Welcome to Wisdom Uploaded. We're here to give you the clear, actionable intelligence you need for, well, navigating this digital world that seems to change by the minute.
And today we're tackling a really big one, probably the biggest shift search has ever seen. Google's AI overviews, things like perplexity, and what it all means for SEO.
Yeah, we know the question that's probably on your mind is what everyone's asking, right? If AI just gives the answer, does my website even matter? Is SEO, dead?
Okay, let's tackle that head on. Absolutely not. It's not dead, but it is transforming. Think of it less like chasing rank #1 and more about becoming a trusted source. So our mission today is simple. Cut through the noise and give you the actual strategies we use at DTS so the AI cites you.
That's such a key difference. It used to be scanning those links, right? Now, you get the synthesized answer, bang, right at the top. Super helpful for users, I guess.
Oh, definitely for users.
But for businesses,
Yeah.
it means you got to completely rethink things.
Exactly. A radical rethink.
Okay, so let's dig into that. These Google AI overviews, they pull info together, highlight stuff, suggest next steps. If it's all about getting cited now, isn't that a huge threat if you were number one? How does that work technically? How does it push aside those organic clicks?
Right. It's fascinating when you look under the hood. AI overviews often use something called retrieval augmented generation, RAGE models. And these aren't just grabbing random text. They're actually trained to find and prioritize certain kinds of information. So if your content is, let's say, thin or really wordy without getting to the point, or it isn't structured clearly,
The AI just skips over it.
pretty much. The AI model can't efficiently pull out the facts it needs, so it won't cite it. It needs clarity.
So all that low-quality stuff, maybe the content that kind of gamed the system a few years back, it's basically invisible now because the AI can't easily use it.
You got it. The competition is shifting. It's not about rank position 1. It's about earning your place in that AI answer block, being one of the references it uses. It's a game of trust, clarity, not just links.
And it's not just Google either. These conversational tools, ChatGPT, Copilot, Perplexity, they're changing how people even think about searching. It's less like typing keywords and more like having a conversation.
It's a massive behavioral shift. Think about the old way, right?
Yeah.
Stiff keywords like best hotels Rome. You knew you were talking to a machine.
Right. Now it feels more like you're asking an assistant. You ask these layered questions. What's a good 3-day Rome itinerary for a family? But like avoiding the huge crowds and finding local stuff.
Exactly. The whole query style changes. It's active intent, not passive keywords. The AI isn't just a phone book anymore. It's like a sophisticated guide. And that means people expect answers that get the context, maybe even answer multi-step questions right away.
Which means?
Which means that reliable data, indexed from authoritative sites, your site, is still the absolute lifeblood feeding this whole AI system. Without good sources, the AI can't give good answers.
Okay, so if the AI is like a guide, we need to stop thinking like keyword librarians, maybe, and start thinking more like content designers, focusing on what the user actually wants, their intent, the context.
That's precisely it. And honestly, that's the biggest opportunity right now. Remember that Best Pizza in New York example? That's old SEO. Very broad.
Yeah, but the new query, the AI query, is super specific. Where can I get cheap, really good Neapolitan pizza near Times Square after midnight? That's not just keywords. That's someone wanting pizza right now with specific constraints.
Exactly. It's loaded with intent, location, time, and that demands a totally new approach to content. So to show up in this conversational world, you need, I'd say, 3 main shifts. First, really zero in on specific search intent. Don't be vague. Are you informational, transactional, local, right for that specific need?
Okay, be specific about intent. What's second?
Embed location context. Seriously, don't just say Miami. Talk about Brickell or Wynwood or specific landmarks. AI needs that granularity, especially for near-me type stuff.
Makes sense. And third?
Write like a human talks. Use a conversational tone. If your content sounds like a natural answer to a question someone would actually ask, it's far more likely the AI will pick it up to answer, well, a conversational question.
I definitely see the power in being super specific, but let me push back a bit, play devil's advocate for our listeners. If you optimize for all these hyper-specific, long-tail conversational queries, aren't you losing out on the sheer volume you used to get from those big, broad keywords?
That is a really good question, and it captures the tension right now, doesn't it? But here's the thing. A lot of that broad, top-level volume, it's being soaked up by the AI overview itself. The AI answers the general question.
Yeah, okay.
Your opportunity lies in capturing the user who asks the next question, the follow-up, the person with higher intent. The conversion rate on one of those super specific contextual queries, it's usually way higher, even if the raw number of searches is lower. So yeah, maybe we're trading huge amounts of unqualified traffic for smaller, but much more qualified, leads that the AI has already warmed up for you.
Quality over quantity, then. That makes sense. Okay, let's shift gears a bit to the technical side. Conversational content is the message, but you said structure is the language the AI speaks. It needs clean data.
Structure is everything. Schema markup. It's not optional anymore. It literally translates your content into a language machines understand instantly. If you haven't done it properly everywhere, you're basically handing citation opportunities to your competitors who have. AI just can't reliably pull facts from messy paragraphs.
Okay, schema is crucial, but there's loads of types. Which ones are, like, the most critical right now for getting cited by AI? Where's the biggest performance boost?
Excellent question. Right now, based on what we're seeing, the two heavy hitters are FAQ schema and how-to schema. Why? Because they directly feed the AI the question and answer format it loves for generating structured answers. We've seen the biggest jumps for clients implementing FAQ schema thoroughly. It just perfectly mirrors how the AI wants to present information.
And for products?
Oh, for e-commerce, product schema is absolutely vital. That's how you get your price, your Stark levels, your reviews surface directly in that AI summary. Huge impact.
So structure gives clarity, but then there's trust. It structures the language. You said authority is like the AI's background check before it quotes you. We've talked about EEAT experience, expertise, authoritativeness, trustworthiness for ages. How does AI actually evaluate that differently now?
Yeah, it's evolved past just looking at like basic on-page signals. It's much more focused on what we call entity resolution.
Yeah.
The AI isn't just scoring your page, it's trying to figure out who you are as an entity in the wider world. Do other trusted sources, universities, government sites, major publications vouch for you? Are your authors recognized experts in their field? Can the AI connect the dots?
So it's almost like entity SEO is the new EET,
Right.
building a verifiable digital identity, not just a page rank.
Precisely. It requires real effort. We had this client, right? Fintech space. Great content, but totally anonymous. No author names, nothing. We made them implement clear, visible author profiles linked to their LinkedIn, other places they'd published, any credentials. Within about 6 weeks, they saw like a 30% visibility lift for really complex financial queries.
Wow. Just from showing who wrote it.
Because the AI could finally verify the expertise. It could trust the source before citing the information.
That's a brilliant, concrete example. Okay, so for everyone listening, showing EAT means practically having real authors with real credentials visible, using hard data, case studies, getting those quality backlinks from trusted places, and collecting and showing off real customer reviews and testimonials. That external proof is what gives the AI confidence.
Couldn't have said it better myself. That validation is key.
All right, we've covered a lot. The move to citations, conversational intent, structure, authority. If we boil this all down into an urgent action plan, what should listeners be doing? Like this week, what's the playbook?
Okay, yeah, time for action, not just talk. First, audit your content for conversation. Go through your key pages, rework titles, rework your H2 headings. Are they phrased as questions someone would actually ask? Ditch the vague statements, get straight to answering potential queries.
Stop the marketing fluff, start answering questions. Got it.
Second, schema markup everywhere. Seriously. Products, local info, articles, and especially FAQs. Prioritize FAQ and how-to schema because, like I said, they give the quickest citation wins right now. Third, build real authority signals. Entity resolution stuff. That means active PR for good backlinks, making sure your authors are visible and verifiable, and always be gathering testimonials. Make it easy for the AI to see you're legit.
And we need to remember it's not just Google anymore, right? The landscape's broader.
Oh, absolutely. Fourth point, optimize for multi-channel AI. Think beyond Google. How does your info look in Bing Copilot, in Perplexity? Is your structured data usable by ChatGPT plugins? You need to be visible wherever AI is synthesizing answers. Future-proof it. And finally, number 5, don't forget local SEO, but with AI context. It's more than just your Google business profile, though keep that updated. It means creating content answering hyperlocal questions, maybe neighborhood-specific FAQs, things about directions or open now type queries. real local context.
This has been incredibly insightful. So to wrap it up, AI search isn't killing SEO. It's making it more complex, sure, but also potentially more valuable if you do it right.
Yeah.
It's not about tricks anymore. It's about providing clear, structured, trustworthy conversational answers that the AI wants to cite.
Exactly. And maybe here's something to chew on as you move forward. AI learns from the web, from authoritative sites. So what unique experience, what proprietary data, what special insight does your brand possess that an AI genuinely can't replicate on its own? Think about that unique value and then ask, how are you packaging that right now so it's dead simple for an AI to find it and cite you as the source? That combination, unique value plus clear structure, that's the new sweet spot.
And to help you get started on that, we've actually put these strategies together for you. We have a free AI SEO checklist you can grab. It walks you through the steps, the conversational content stuff, the key schema markups, building authority, local AI optimization, all of it.
Yeah, at DTS, this is what we do. We help businesses make this shift to AI-first search, focusing on transparency and, frankly, getting results. So if you're ready to adapt your strategy and make sure your brand gets cited in this new era, just reach out. Let's talk.
We see you on the next upload.